Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, the South African Wanderer, and we are in Durban. Amanzim Toti, to be exact, and we at Wana Beach. My mom and aunt are on the beach. So we actually came looking for the sardines, but it's quiet this morning. They netted here 2 days ago, but this morning is all quiet. So while I'm here, I'll just take the opportunity to actually show you one of my favorite little birding spots here in Durban. So this is a spot I discovered almost 5-6 years ago already. So this is the ski boat ramp launch site. So the estuary opens up, goes into the beach down there, and spot here. It's really great for birding. So you get a lot of weavers and bishops that use the reeds here. And then this, I'm not too sure what it is, but little forest up here is good for bee eaters. Usually you get little bee eaters. And then the Natal robin chat, and then yeah, you get a few of the doves and things like that. So I used to come to get the sunrise on the rocks on the tidal pool at Wana Beach, and then while I was here I would just walk across and come and do some quick birding in the mornings here. Sometimes you get Goliath heron and purple heron in here as well. A lot of water birds, and you can actually drive around the backside, and there's a little route that takes you down there. So I'm just seeing a cormorant swimming in there, and yeah, it's a bit quiet this morning, but we'll spend a few minutes just birding. So yeah, this is one of my good birding spots here in Durban. Okay guys, so we just spent about 15 minutes and I'm a bit wary because my mum and aunt are in the car. Birds we've got are mannequins, bronze mannequins, the gewone torteldave, so I think it's ringneck dove in English. I know the Afrikaans name. And then Harida ibis, I think it's just pied wagtails that we saw a couple of, and southern red bishops across the way in the reeds. No sign of the bee eaters, the little bee eaters that usually frequent this area. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show you a little bit of a cool birding spot. Just there's the boat ramp and things like that. So normally I just park at the top of the parking, go down and take my sunrise pics, and then work my way back up. Oh, also we saw reed cormorant as well. Reed cormorant is just fishing. So yeah, spot number one, we'll just jump in the car and try and go find those sardines now. But tomorrow morning I'll try and show you spot number 2. Systems. Hey guys, so the second spot I wanted to show you all is the Umhlanga Lagoon Nature Reserve, but unfortunately it's closed for beach and estuary restoration. So I'm not too sure if this is a consequence of the floods last year, or um, whether it's just, you know, some other thing that's happening. But at the moment it's closed without any information on when it will be open again. But this is the second birding spot I used to come to when you know, visiting my folks in Newlands. Come out to the Umhlanga Rocks beach, catch the sunrise in the morning with the whalebone pier, and then the lighthouse makes for some good landscape photography. And then you know, once the sun is high and too late to take any photos, come across to the Umhlanga Nature Reserve and do some birding. But yeah, unfortunately it is closed now. So I'm going to just walk back to the car. Usually if it's open, you can park inside and then walk down to the nature reserve itself. The birds that you get there include you know, some specials like the purple-crested taraco, the African golden weaver, I think it's called, spectacled weaver if you haven't seen that. And then you get you know, flycatchers like the, I think it's either the dusky or the ashy. I'll just confirm that in my book. And then you get the normal mannequins and other weavers as well, village weavers and things like that in the reserve. And it's when it was opened, it was actually used as a spot for some portrait photography. So a lot of people would come through and do their model shoots there on the walkway. Very nice and green. So I'm not too sure why they've closed it. I'll do some research, and if I find out the reason, put it in. But once it's open again, it's definitely an option to come do some birding and bird photography in. To get there from the Umhlanga beach is a short drive. You just drive, I think, on Lagoon Drive behind the main strip, and you drive all the way to the end basically, and then you get to the reserve. All right, so spot number 2 for birding is a little bit of a bust. I'll just search if I can't find any old pictures that I may have had from the reserve, add them to the video as well. Hey guys, so we are at the third and final spot in our Durban birding tour. So this is the Durban Botanic Gardens, a little small almost reserve, but just the Botanic Gardens that has been here since the 1890s. So one of the oldest botanical gardens in the world. And I come here to bird because of the malachite kingfishers at the pond, which we'll hopefully see, but they've cleaned up a little bit. So it's not maybe as productive as it could be with the water lilies and things like that. So if you are coming to the Botanic Garden, one of the spots to stop is here at this water feature where you get Burns mannequins flying past. I saw amethyst sunbird, some sparrows, weavers, and all sorts of birds that come to drink water and bark themselves and things like that. So it's always a good place to start with photography on this. Then we'll go into the pond and we'll maybe see if we can find the kingfishers there. Okay guys, so this is the pond here at the Botanic Gardens. Big fever tree on that island, and there's a lot of weavers that make their nests there. And then up there you also got some pelicans nesting. I think they are, oh, I don't have my phone here, but I think they're the lesser white-backed pelicans. Some spoonbills, some herons that fly in and out. So it's actually a little bit of a bird hotspot in the middle of the city. In the reeds here, when the reeds are here, you get thick-billed weavers, you get the kingfishers flying in. A pied kingfisher just flew in now. You get malachites, and then in the trees around this area I've actually also seen pygmy kingfisher, which for me is one of the better sightings here. They've also seen palm nut vultures come through and roost in the nests here, sparrowhawks. So yeah, you get some quite special birds coming through in this little Botanic Gardens birding spot. So yeah, this is one of my favorite birding spots to come through, and I've got some really lovely pictures while I was here as well, and then hopefully I can add some to the video as well. So this is rounding off my birding spots in Durban. There are a couple more that I would recommend. I think just birding anywhere along the coast, you get some plovers and oyster catchers and things like that. So if you stop anywhere where there's a rocky outcropping, you can get some nice seabirds. And we tried to get some of the seabirds that follow the sardine run, but we unfortunately didn't get any of the sardines. We didn't spot any of the seabirds, unfortunately. And then yeah, there's a small nature reserve like Palmeet Nature Reserve, which I've been to once, and some of the other spots where you can bird, I think with varying success. So yeah, I think this is the quick guide to my 3 favorites and the ones I've used most. And hopefully yeah, if you are in Durban or are visiting Durban, you can actually stop past and check some of them out and see how you get along on your birding and your bird photography.